Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and this is the Daily Storm. For those of you who don't know, the Daily Storm is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm and play a quick match, attempting to finish a daily quest. And my daily quest today is to play StarCraft hero, so I'm sitting here playing, sorry, I'm moving around way too much, Jimmy Raynor. I have been kind of fiddling with Raynor here for a while. Trying to find a build I like. They took away one of the talents I was enjoying using and a couple other things, and it sort of affected my ability to keep playing him the way I wanted to. So I've kind of looked for something else. I found kind of an interesting, weird build in the last few days, and I kind of want to show it off a little bit. But first, we're up against our team is Zagara, Sylvanas, ETC, myself, Raynor, Kharazim versus Kharazim, Sylvanas, Tychus, Diablo, and Liart. So under these circumstances, I am going to take Seasoned Marksman. If there were somebody, the other two talents I take in this at level 1 are all about. It depends. It's more other team and map reliant than anything else. Yeah, right now I'm going to just focus on getting stacks and trying to build up my. Sorry, trying to build up my marksman talent here. I just hit 1 stack, which is nice. Give everybody here a little bit of an extra go up. So one of the talents, scouting drone, I typically only take if the other team has a stealth hero. More so that Raynor doesn't have a lot of health, and he is, at least I've discovered over the last few games, that he kind of dies pretty quick if he gets caught out of position, or even in position. If he gets caught in position by Nova or didn't get him. I was really close there though. So we're up to 3 stacks now. I'm pretty happy with that. I'd rather have more, but you know, you can only kill so much stuff. And then the other one I take is Bribe, but only on the 2 Diablo maps, the Infernals, because Raynor's Bribe goes up to 3 charges. Oh, missed Kharazim. I missed the kill. So here I'm going to take Vampiric Assault. All my basic attacks will heal me, which is awesome because I like not dying. I got 6. I don't really want to back up just yet. You know, so, but yeah, I take the I take, because the mercenary camps all come in 3s on the infernal maps, and his bribe charges up to 3, which tends to work pretty good. So we're gonna come up here and stop Sylvanas. Maybe get a kill. Maybe. Nope. Nope. We're not getting a kill. So let's see if we can't. I'm gonna hit my. Ooh, this is ugly. I gotta get out of there. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I was really hoping that we had that one. Not quite as much. I don't think Sylvanas was staying out. I think she knew we were in trouble, and I think she was trying to help, but. You know, it's a how far in do you go? You know, how much do you do, and what do you? I'm gonna come up here and see if I can't stop this from happening. Ooh, God! Somebody turned in a whole bunch. We had 6 a second ago. Let's turn in some more. Let's see how we're doing here. So we actually have enough to get a full turn in. So we are moving along somewhat well. I'm going to hit the fountain. grab these last. I think we're about to have... So right here I'm going to take Putting on the Clinic. This is the first power in kind of this interesting build I've been using. That every time something dies, all of my cooldowns speed up by 1.5 seconds. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but especially on this map, it's really good because there is a lot of stuff right on top of everything else. Let me see if I can't get down here and help out. Which means that I'm going to start being able to use all of my abilities really, really fast. And frequently. I mean, like, you can watch, especially in these team fights. The other thing that's really interesting about it that doesn't seem to come across for a lot of people is that... Oh, lag. I hate that. Alright, let's go push up in the mid, see if we get it. The other thing that makes it really interesting is that it also affects my ultimate when I finally get that. And again, 1.5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but it can get pretty good pretty fast. Alright, so we got a killer. I'm going to grab these. Alright, so we picked up ETC there. I'm going to turn these in. What the hell? So we've got everything going on here pretty good. We're already beating them again for a second turnout, which is fantastic. See if we can take this out. The other thing, and it doesn't help me a lot with this particular team faction, one of the things I found that's really interesting about this ability, the every time you kill something you drop everything 1.5 seconds, is it applies when Abathur's Metamorphosis dies. Alright, so now we're going to take Hyperion. Which, Hyperion is kind of like, I really enjoy Hyperion, and I know a lot of people are like going, oh no, Raynor's Raiders is better, and theoretically yes, but here's why I like this. So it's a 100-second cooldown, and I'm already down to 90, I'm already down into the mid-80s. Like, there's no way it hasn't been 20 seconds since I used that, but because everything I kill dropped the cooldown by 1.5 seconds. And like like you're watching this, like this is coming back a lot faster than it would normally. You know, like we're now at 45 seconds. And it looks like even that counted as something I get credit for. So, like the big thing with Hyperion is the balancing trick they did with it is that they made it take a long time to recharge. Oh, I'm out of mana. That is a problem. Cannot use the ability if your mana is hosed. Alright, let's see if I can't hit the fountain. And then... So we've got Leoric in a really bad spot here. And like there's no way that was 30. I mean, like, look at that. I'm at 70. I'm already down 30 seconds on how long I'm going to get to use that thing again. And it is going fantastic. Going to help out here. Even killing the mercenaries is going to help. And it gets so ugly so fast. And I don't have to last hit, but I have to get really close to the last hit. I'm going to take a hit for that. Alright, let's Hearthstone out. So they're ahead of us a little bit, but as we're going on, like, I'm going to pull this up here. So like right now, my siege damage is 30 and my hero damage is 20. That's going to start going up pretty fast. I'm going to take double barreled, so my to get a second charge on my penetrating shot. If we can kill these giants pretty fast. And then I'll use this here. And so like where before using Hyperion came down to, you know, having to save it because, you know, you didn't want to waste it, and it did so much damage that just blowing it anywhere was kind of a painful thing. Like right now, I'm getting it back quick enough that it doesn't bother me to just use it to clear out 2 minion waves. You know, like, Lord, I'm at 40 seconds down, and it just keeps coming back. And this is, I don't know why, like, it's really funny because, like, that one talent is making Hyperion really scary because of the amount of damage Hyperion does. But the reason a lot of people don't take it is because of how long the cooldown is. So when you get to a point where, like, you're doing what I'm doing now, where you're kind of resetting the cooldown. So we're going to send this up, because it doesn't matter, and it's going to help us kick this fort in the teeth, because it does an exceptional amount of damage to structures. I mean, like you can just watch it, like that gate disintegrated, partially because of lag, I admit that. And then partially, you know. So we are going to take, right here, we're going to take, this one I usually end up taking cluster on. It makes penetrating shot wider and do more damage, which just helps me recharge everything faster. You know, like, again, now I went from 30,000 to 50. I am now in the lead on siege damage. Need to get back here to the team. If we can. I need to get out. Oh, all right, Karazim. Oh, hi. Our Karazim saving my ass there. Very nice of him. Let's see. And then here in a second, and we get to do it again. I'm going to call for retreat. The other team's starting to respawn. We're going to want to get out of there. Let's see if we can't. I'm going to come over here and do a turn in because I have got nearly 30 stones. And then we've got nearly 30. We actually are going to get another web weaver run out of this. Okay, sadly we did not get the pickup on. Alright, the other team's pulling in their giants. So, I like this build. Like I said, it's gross and it's just getting worse and worse every second. Hopefully we're gonna get one kill here. And there goes the Hyperion. He's gonna pick this fort up. Is it gonna get us a kill? No, it doesn't look like. but it's going to hit this gate for sure. And this gate is, again, you know, like, I mean, the gate almost disappeared there. We were very close to completely wiping the thing out. Where this build gets really nasty is, now this doesn't work on every map. I have discovered, like, oh, what's the one? The Dead Mines. This is not a great build for the Dead Mines. It's not a super huge build for Sky Temple. It does decent on the Dragon Shire, and I really, really like it for it's going to help us move a little bit faster. All right, Karzim nailing those palms, which is sweet. All right, I need mana, so I'm going to jump back. In a second we're going to hit 20 and I'm going to pick up, I'll just show you now, I'm going to grab a card to play, which every time a hero dies, ally or enemy, my heroic is going to drop by 15 seconds. So every time something gets killed, every time, and I don't even have to be there for it, they just have to die. Anytime anybody dies, my heroic drops by 15 seconds. Now, I will almost always take this build if either team includes Murky or the Lost Vikings, just because of how often they die. Because, quite frankly, that gets really hysterical near the end of the game. Is the other team up there? No, they're not. And here we go, a card to play. So just, I mean, like, watch this. This is gonna get so stupid so fast. Like, I'm already down to 50 seconds. Well, the team's over here. We're taking the boss. Why wouldn't we take the boss? Taking the boss is awesome fun. Do we have it up? No, we don't have it. So we've got the boss, which is great. Let's see, where do we want to go next? I've almost got... Yeah, let's turn in. We're not anywhere near it, but we might as well drop them off now. All right, the monk is going after... my stuff's turned in. So we're not getting it. Actually, it looks like Sylvanas and I are going to go take this out. Oh, their Diablo got a nice hit with that one. Now, I'm going to save it because the enemy team is like right above us. And I think they're going to try and stop us from taking his camp. Yeah, there's Diablo. So I send this in. And just from clearing that creep wave, I'm doing great. There's that down. I love this build. I'm just like, it's ridiculous how effective it is. Like, I'm already down to 36 seconds. Like, if we drop like 2 more of these people, I get to do it again in like almost nothing. And there it goes. Their Tychus died. I knew somebody had to die for me to get that thing to go off again just right away. But their Tychus went down, so now I get to pound the hell out of their base with it. And done. And I love this build. I'm sorry, like, it's what's really funny is using HOTSlogs, HOTSLOGS.com. I'll actually put a link to that in the bottom there, so you can go check it out if you want to. But like using HOTSlogs, I checked out. Well, let's see. Yeah, finish the quest. All right, so yeah, so let's check the stats here because I want to show this off here. So like, yeah, I went from 30,000 siege damage and like 20,000 hero damage to only there Sylvanas did more siege damage than I did, and the hero damage I'm in the middle, but behind Sylvanas and Zagara, which is not bad. And then XP wise, I'm just way up there. It's such a ridiculous build, but the thing that's really funny to me about it is putting on a clinic and a card to play are the two least used talents in Raynor's toolbox. Like, these are the two least chosen talents. Like, it's like 1.6% of the time a level 7 talent is chosen, it's this one, and like 1.5% of the time it's a card to play. So to me, it's just kind of a very interesting thing that, like, with these two talents, like, you saw how fast Hyperion was recharging. And it was just ridiculous the amount of damage it does. Like, right here it says does 300 damage to structure, but I think that's assuming I'm level 1. I've seen it get up to, like, 1,600 points of damage every time it hits. And that's almost a watchtower. Like, just it gets really bad really fast. I had 20. Now, to be fair, a lot of this was the other team only had 11 kills, which, and we had 27. So my team was doing excellent work. I don't want to like make it sound like I did everything here, nothing like that. Like, everybody's great. Karazim kept landing his hits, his palms. I saw ETC get some really good stuns. Sylvana and Zagara clearly, with their siege and hero damage, were doing their jobs. Zagara had almost totally pushed down a fort in the bottom at the beginning of the game. So, like, everybody was doing great, but like, just this build with Raynor has got a level of, well, that's just insane to it, that I thought was just really impressive, and I just wanted to share it with you folks. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. If you get a chance, down in the description, in addition to the HOTSlog link, I'm going to have a link to sorry, I blanked. The Extra Life Marathon, which I'm taking part in this November, and could use any support you'll give me. It helps raise money for children's hospitals, and nothing that helps sick kids is bad. So it's a great experience. Check out the marathon. This is my 3rd year, so I can't recommend it enough. So check it out. Maybe run your own team. That's perfectly valid thing too, and it's a hell of a great time. It's 24 hours of gaming in November. And I can't recommend it enough. So you guys have a great day. I will talk to you later, and I'll see you tomorrow.